You
Just
need two.
obvious.
You need two good cards a pack to go up against the five that I purchased there because I've got five absolutely stunning.
Yes! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to GameDay Squad's YouTube channel. I've got a special video for you all today, and we're going to answer the ultimate question. The thing that people have been trying to search for the answer for so long is what is better in GameDay Squad? Upgrading your team via packs or utilizing our transfer market? And today we have a massive matchup, and I've brought along Callum with me in the transfer market corner. Cal, how you going? You ready to go?
Mate, I'm doing really well. I'm really excited about this. I've been tasked with the transfer market. You know I am team transfer market. We've
Yes,
got
you
$20,
have.
or I've got $20 today to spend, and the challenge is going to be simple. Can I get better value on the transfer market with that $20 than you can in packs? So we're going to split this up.
Ooh.
I'm going to jump in. We're going to go through, see what I can buy, and at the end, we're going to try and find five players each. Well, I'm going to try and find five players that I can
Yep.
put up against the best five players you get from your packs that you open. And we're going to see who wins the challenge, packs or transfer market. I can't wait.
Mate, I'm a little bit nervous for you because I'll tell you what, if you haven't checked it out, I did a pack opening not too long ago on this exact YouTube channel, and people are now referring to me as the pack god. I don't know who it was. I've just been hearing it all over, but there'll be a link on the screen right now as Callum just pointed. Check that one out. I pulled some heat. So I'm nervous for you. You've really got to have a good strategy. You're going to have to find some gems out there because you know what I can deliver, mate, and I'm going to deliver some beauties today.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have some great players there, but I think I'm going to have some better ones because I get to handpick the players I want into my squad. You've just left it down to fate, which,
All right,
as
all
we've
right.
seen from part one of that video, wasn't my strong suit. So I'm going to put my fantasy skills to the test, go to the market, and because GameDay Squad is a dynasty platform, even though we're halfway through the season here, I get to go and pick players I want in my team for the next 10, 15 years. So I'm really excited with that. Can't wait to rip in.
Alrighty, and just before we do, as we mentioned, we are here because of GameDay Squad. Create, coach, and compete. We have our link down below in the description. We're a fantasy sports platform that I know you're going to love if you're here. Click on the link and start your journey with GameDay Squad and open up your free starter packs today. But without further ado, Cal, let's get into it. I've been super excited to deliver this one to all of the viewers, and I'm sure they've had enough of hearing us chit and chat. They want action, mate, so get right into it.
Let's go. Alrighty, Tom, we are here. You can see behind us, for thanks to the magic of green screens, our transfer market. And this is where I'm going to go to work today. We've got all the different players in our Aussie rules there. We've got, you can see some silvers, some golds, some platinums for sale. We're not going to be jumping into the bronze ones because, of course, they can't be bought or sold. And the challenge today is going to be this. I've got $20 there. You can see at the top of my screen, loaded into my account. I need to find a forward, a back, a midfielder, a ruckman, and then I've got a fifth spot for a utility. So that's what I'm looking for on my team. That's what Tom's going to be going up and trying to compete with me. So I've got to scour this transfer market to see what bargains I can find with that $20. What do? Do I put it all in one player and try and find bargains for the other four? Do I spread it out evenly? I don't have a plan going in, Tom. I'm just going to see what I find along the way and let my strategy go from there.
Put it all on Team English. Go all in. I'm with you, mate. Let's go.
Hashtag English gang. Let's go. Tom, I'm going to start with the forward line because that's where I feel like it's going to be really hard. If I go and we have a look at the positions we've got with GameDay Squad at the moment, our forwards are quite difficult to get. I know off the top, I'm not going to find myself a Dunkley. I'm not going to find myself a Goulden. They're just not going to be the type of players that are going to be available
What
to
about
me.
no Taranto? Too expensive. I know what you mean. It's tough. It's really tough. You got to look for a couple, maybe point of difference options, or some people that, or some players, sorry, that people might be sleeping on. So I'm interested to see your strategy here because I know how thin the depth can get at this position. This is going to be a toughie for you.
And tough look at that. That's just the golds for Taranto. There's only 2 for sale, and it's over my budget all there. If I go to the silvers, we're not looking much better for it. I could blow everything on 1 silver Timmy Taranto and then have to 50 cents to find the other ones. Not the strategy I'm going to do. I said I'm not going to, you don't have a strategy coming in, but I tell you it's not going to be that. So I need to be smart about who I'm going to be looking for this. And because like we said at the start, this is a dynasty platform, I'm not just looking for someone who's going to be good now. I'm going to be looking for someone who's going to be good long term as well.
Oh, smart. You got your Game Day Squad hat on. I like it, mate. Let's go.
Well, let's go and have a look at, you said GameDay Squad. I'm also wearing a Port Adelaide scarf, and I know there's a couple of good Port Adelaide boys I'm going to be looking forward. They're the ones that I'm targeting to start with. I wanted my people like Butters. You can see Butters is going to cost me, at a minimum that I've found here, he's going to cost me $8. And I think if I go for a gold, it's not much better. Unfortunately, if I look for my other boy, Connor Rosie, I'm in the same boat there, Tom. So I'm just not going to be able to get the 2 guys that I really, really want. Someone that I could potentially go after, you know I love this guy very, very much, is it Jason Horne-Francis?
Jason Horne-Francis.
At $1.99 could be it. Look at that gold card, $1.99. I know what you're saying, Tom.
Ooh.
That's almost a lock for me to get here, right?
I would think so. You've got your teal goggles on right now. You got the scarf on. It seems like that it's everything's pointing towards this purchase. Good price with your team. Good dynasty option, but yeah.
But before I do that call, I wanted to take my glasses off, and guess what I found over? I wanted to go, what about Tom's boy? And by Tom's boy, I mean, what about Owens? I could pick myself up a gold Mitchie Owens for $1.99. The same price as a Horne-Francis. Gets me thinking, this is the value of the transfer market. I get to hand pick the players I want. Now, I could choose him. I could choose one of those other guys I've said. For $1.99, that was really going to free up, because it's about, if you take the 5 players that we have to choose, I've got $20. That's on average $4 per player. So I'm already getting a bargain if I go with one of those 2 players.
I don't think you should take Owens. I don't think he's that good of a player. I was lying in the past. Yeah. Nah, he's a good pickup, man. I'm kidding with you. Playing some mind games. Owens is a jet. He's only 19 as well. I know Horne-Francis is young, but 2 real good young options, and for cheap, man. It seems like it's really good value.
And that's why the first player coming off the board for my team is going to be none other than your boy, Nick Martin, who I'm going to pick off the transfer market. You can see there, he's bidding for $1.99. We don't have the time for that. Look at this one here, Tom. I'm going to buy that right now. $2.99. Nick Martin is the first person. Did you see that one coming?
Yeah, you were setting it up. You were playing with my heartstrings a little. I know how you're rolling, and Nick Martin's a great pickup. You know my thoughts on him. With Parrish back right now, is he going to be a stud? Maybe not, but you got to have that long-term mindset. He is going to be a star of this game. Great pickup.
So there we go, Nick Martin, my first pick, $2.99. You can see that gold card averages 123 points. He's only in his 2nd year of football. He's not only going to be good for me now in a very thin forward line, there's not many options, we spoke about that before, but he's also going to be someone that's going to be in my team for a long time. So I think I'm off to a cracking start.
Mate, I'll tell you what, $2.99 to pick up a forward player. I thought that was going to be the hardest position for you to get, but it seems like maybe you got away with a bit of a bargain and a bit of a steal there. Great start for you, but where do you go from here? Do you go to your mid, secure it back, go to the pivotal ruck spot? Who knows? Can't wait to see what you do.
What do I do? Midfielders, the engines of the game. This is where the big boys are. Straight away, my thought process was this. I want to go after the biggest name in the midfield and get myself a Clayton Oliver. You know what the problem with that is though, Tom?
You have a budget. That's the problem.
We have a budget, and you can see there is not much I can get my hands on for Oliver. I think the cheapest one I could find here was a gold for $10, a platinum for $15. So that wasn't going to be there for me. Andy Brayshaw, my boy, was also someone who's not going to be there. he's in that same class with Oliver. Couldn't get near him.
Yep.
But if I scroll through, let's have a look at some of the midfielders that we do have. Is there a particular player you think early that you're going to call who you think I'm going to go with?
Look, I'd be trying to have a look at a couple young guns again, the likes of Caleb Sarong, Parrish, even Noah Anderson. I feel like you could get a bit of a cheaper price for, but we'll see where you go with this. But I think you're going a youngster. I think you're going with someone with some good dynasty value, maybe even a Matty Rowell, as I see him past the screen right now. But here we go. I can't wait to see.
Well, I tell you what I did. I wanted the youth, like you said. First guy I looked for was Bailey Smith. This is a guy who's not getting much love at the moment. He is a midfielder in our game, hasn't been performing well this year, but he is someone that is looking like he could be forward status next year. And we know how tough that's going to be. The likes of Dunkley and Taranto, they're probably all going to go into the midfield. Same with Rosie. So players like Smith are going to be the ones that actually come back the other way and become some of the most valuable players in our game. The other person in that boat is Benny Keys. So I could pick up myself, I saw here before, a Benny Keys gold card for only $2. Now, I've only spent $3 on Martin. So like I said, anything under 4 means it's just going to be more money to pump into someone else. But I told you at the start that I needed to go big with my midfield. They're the engine. They're the players that are going to score me the points. So there is a couple of very good players in Essendon, and one in particular, look what I found over here. A Zachy Merritt who averages 170 points as a platinum for $7. I'm going to break the bank on him. He's in my team. He's the second addition to my 5 in this game.
That is a great pickup. You know my thoughts on Zachy Merritt. I've had him in my team for a very, very long time. He is a star. So good. Proven player as well. But he's 27. Got a couple good years left in him, I think. And he's on top of his game right now. So why not pick him up? $7. Yeah, you know, you've gone over the average that you should for the players. But I think it's money well spent. So well done.
You've got to say you're a bit nervous at this point. I've got 2 of your boys and in my things already. In 3 packs, I'm not sure you're going to be able to pack anywhere near as good as a Platinum Merit.
I don't know, mate. I haven't seen you get a legend purchase yet, and I can feel that I'm going to pack a legend later on. So I'm very nervous for you. I think, you know, unless you're getting some real gun pulls, I'm just going to have one that will win it all.
Well, lucky you say legends, because you thought I couldn't get one in my budget. I'm about to prove you wrong. I'm just kidding. Look at the prices of the legend cards, even our lowest ones there. I'm not getting near this. Curb's got Willie Power up for $200. That's probably the cheapest one. I reckon I could talk him into selling me that for $150, but just no chance we're going to get one of those, unfortunately. But I don't need them, because do you know why? I can go out and get myself one of the best ruckmen in the game. And by one of the best ruckmen in the game, I might actually mean the best ruckman in the game. Now, I know you're big on Tim English here.
Tim English, baby. Let's go. He's getting taken.
Can't afford him. Not a chance Tim English fits into the budget, unfortunately. You can see there, not a single gold card comes in there. Yeah. Do you know who does come in at this price? For $4.99, I can pick myself up the second best ruckman in the game at a quarter of the price for a Timmy English. Rowan Marshall, another player that's going to average 150 for this team of 5. He's the third player in.
Clip it. That's another dub for English gang, baby. Let's go. The second best ruckman. You said it right. I like to hear that. But that is an excellent pickup. Very, very well priced. You've definitely done your research. You've had a quick look. You've been using the filters, making sure you find the best deal. It's a hot start. But where do you go from here? You've got 2 more players to pick. You've got, what is that, $8 in budget left. You can see on the screen right now, we've got your 3 locked-in players. It's going to be tough.
Alrighty, and on to my defenders. I'm going to be looking for some people a bit younger here, trying to bring the average age of that Rowan Marshall and Merritt down. Tom, have a look at this. I have got no filters on. And you've got a Sicily for $4, a Doherty there, a Dacos, who I could have got within my budget. Check out Aaron Hall, 75 cents. He's got 132 average. Now, he doesn't play a lot of games at the moment, But there's a lot of quality down back. And the first person I wanted Sicily, but like I said, he's already too old. I can't be going that old with my team. Now, ideally, the person I'd want in here, and the first person I searched was Jordan Dawson. But the issue with Jordan Dawson is he's too expensive. Look at that. All the Jordan Dawson cards in the world, there's not a gold one on there. And the cheapest one you can get yourself is $18. A diamond one for $400 from Kerm. Let's see if he gets that one.
That's a lot, but I'll tell you what, Jordan Dawson, one of the best players in the entire competition right now. Fantastic prospect, player. He does everything, ticks all the boxes. So, you know, it's why he's so rare is because people are hanging on to him. They want to actually start him. They don't want to be giving that person to someone else. So I reason with no golds up there, not many silvers as well. Like, don't be trading them. Be using them.
Don't trade them, be using them. Well, do you know what? I was looking at this guy here. I really do like Ryan, and you can get a platinum for $4 there. That's an average of 155 in the back line. That would look fantastic back there, but it would only leave me with $1 down back. $1 for my last pick. Ryan I like, but I don't love. I thought I could do someone better than him, even though he's such a good player.
He's having a great year, stellar year actually. He's made a huge leap in production. So, yeah, big call to pass on him, but you've got to have something good lined up if you're going to do that.
I absolutely do. Something good is an understatement. Check out this Platinum Will Day. He averages 140 himself. This guy's 21 or 22. He's young as. He's going to bring the age of that 5 down. He's going to be in my team for the next, 10 years. He's the 4th player I've got added to my squad. I'm down to my last $1.50 with 1 to go. So my utility spot, going to have to see how I go here. But I reckon with those 4 players that we've got there already, you're not getting close to those sort of players with your packs. I know you might get one player. You do get quite lucky with your pack openings, and I'm really keen to see how you go. You're not getting that lucky. I'm already ahead here, and I'm comfortably calling it. Regardless who I take with my 5th pick, I've got you covered.
No, mate. I'm really, really concerned about you. You haven't left enough budget here to round off your squad. I know what I can deliver in these packs, and I just don't think you've thought about this enough. You spent too much money on your merit. You shot yourself in the foot here, Cal. I don't know, mate. It's not looking good.
Well, my utility was the last one I picked, so I can basically pick from any position. I was going, who is someone, and this is my mindset for the transfer market for this one. I had a real think about it. I wanted someone who was going to be undervalued. I wanted a rarity that's going to be undervalued because I'm going to go for someone who I think could be a home run in the future. Now, we're already finding here at GameDay Squad that our platinums are actually, some of the prices are a lot lower than you'd expect. That's because we don't have the competition that really utilizes the platinums yet. Stay tuned for that. There's some exciting stuff for next year and what we're planning to do with the introduction of a 3rd competition. But I really think with the stuff we've got planned, platinums are going to be the cards that people soon turn around to. And I'm looking at them. So I wanted a platinum, and I also wanted a midfielder because there's so much depth in the midfield. There's going to be players that just fantastic players we saw there that actually have really good value. Let me run through a few of the players that I found, but unfortunately weren't going to fall into my budget. First one, Liberatore, 249. This guy's average is 155 as well. Not quite available at the platinum level, but he was pretty good. We spoke about Keys and Smith earlier. What about this guy here as well? Down on form at the moment, but $4 for steal. He's averaging almost 140, and he's having an awful year this year. So my last one, I couldn't afford any of them, so I really had to go diving deep. And Tom, I've found someone who, even though he plays for your Sydney Swans, he is known as my boy because I absolutely love him. He might be my favourite player in the league. Do you know who I've gone with?
Yes, I do know who you've gone with. And he's not your boy. He's still my boy. He's our boy. If you want to say anything, it's James Rowbottom. Punch him in right now. You can pick him up. I'm sure there's a little bargain you found, so you're excited about
99 cents. This guy is one of the best young midfielders in the competition. He's been playing a very defensive role for the Swans lately. every time I watch him, he goes to the opposition's best player. So at the moment, he's not being utilized in a fantasy-friendly way. But man, he's learning how to find the footy. When you follow Neil and then you follow Petrarca and then you follow all these other guys, you learn a thing or two. And he's still only 22. So he is going to eventually go back to the role he was last year. End of last year, he was one of the best fantasy players in the game. Not just young fantasy players, one of the best. So I'm going to snap this up before someone else does. I've finished this with 50 cents to spare. Halfway to a common pack, I might double it and see if I can try and steal one later. But those 5 players you can see up there, Tom, they're the 5 you're going up against. I'm pretty confident you're not going to get anywhere near to it. Transfer market's going to go with a big win here. I'm keen to see us get a W.
I'm just raising my fist right now, just celebrating the win that I'm about to receive. Yes, your 5 players are good, don't get me wrong, but they're just not going to be good enough. Especially when I get a legend card. Everyone's going to see that and go, packs of 1 every day of the week. You already know it, baby. Team packs, this is where you need to stand up right now for me. Callum's been talking it up. He thinks he's put a good squad together. And you know what? I'll give you credit, Kat. You did. But it's not going to be good enough because you know that I'm the pack god. I know that I'm the pack god. And everyone watching right now who's still here believes in me. They've come this far in the video because they believe. They know there's a legend coming. I said it before. And yeah, mate, I would be nervous if I was you. You've had a cracker start to the video. You put together a good squad. But I think you're going to be underdone here. I got 3 packs. 3 9-player common packs to be exact. We can quickly hop in the store here. I'll show you what that looks like. Odds of what we should be expecting. And you can see it right there in front of you. So no bronzes will come out of these packs. Similar to Callum, how he wasn't able to purchase a bronze through his part, I will not be able to pack one either. It'll be silver and above with a 0.01% chance at glory. So I'm excited. I want to get back to the packs page. I want to start it off because I've been nervously waiting, but now it's my time. It's time to shine, and I want to just rip in straight away, and maybe we can have a little chat about what we see. So let's.
Well, you know what it doesn't show on those percentages, Tom? It doesn't show the chance of you getting a dud, which I do. I get all the time if I get packs. But check that out. You've got the diamond animation already. So I'm a little bit nervous, but you know what? Going down the transfer market, it's the smart path. You can pick the players you want. So I know there's a lot of pack fans out there. I'm confident I'll get the win, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, alrighty. Diamond down the bottom left. I thought it could. I just imagine, bro. It could have been it. It could have been it right there. It could have had a legend, but
no one would ever have spent money on the transfer market ever again if you'd packed a legend from a comment on a stream. So far,
is this the $1 million man? Is that right? Is that him? We're going off contract, so maybe I'm winning right now. I don't know, the one person out there who would say he's worth $1 million, and it's DOS, and I don't think he has anyone else on his ship there. But this
shout out DOS
is off to a stinking start, but it's okay. We just need 1 or 2 good cards here.
You need 2. You need 2 good cards a pack to go up against the 5 that I purchased there, because I've got 5 absolute
Yes! Yes! Team Packs represent. You spoke about it. You said I would love the Dawson. I can't afford him. He's in my budget, baby. You know he's in my budget. Let's go. Let's go. I am the pack god. I am the pack god. Let's go. I said we only need 1 card. Cal said you need 2, so here is number 2 to deliver. Oh, you know, there's a couple Larry O'Briens that some people want to hoist in life. I don't think that's the one. No. That's not the one.
That is not the Brian trophy.
Not that O'Brien.
Oh, mate, I'm not gonna lie. That's a big hit for team transfer market. You've come in first pack, ripped a player that I could not afford from the start, which just showed that there were no Geordie Dawsons on the market. I can't believe this. You know what? If you get no one else here, I'm still comfortable with the team that I've got. I still think I've picked up some absolute bargains. But I tell you what, another pack like that, I might never go to the transfer market ever again.
Yeah. Look, I do agree with you. It's probably not enough to get it done now. It's only one player. You know, you have 5 solid options. I've got one absolute weapon, and $1 million man, and then not much else after that. It's not looking too hot, but that Jordan Dawson is already, in my eyes, the best card out of both teams. I've just gotten the best player off rip, first pack, and we got more to come. 2 more. I'm excited, bro. I'm so excited. We started off with a good animation. It's just how they drew it up. The script writers got it right.
Well, we're going to put up your team at the end. Like we said, I had to make a team of 5, so you're going to have to go through with this team here and pick 5 players that you've got. Maybe you just get another stud and we just scrap that all together. If you get another Jordan Dawson or a Dacos or someone like that, I might not even want to see it. But I tell you what, I know Dawson is great. I know he's great. But I tell you what, Zachy Merritt Platinum, I think is an absolute steal. I can't believe he was on the transfer market for that. If you'd told me that the Dawson would be 3 times the price, I wouldn't have believed you. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got a steal. I couldn't afford him, but hey, maybe I still got a steal. Let's see who you got.
Now, you're living inside of your own delusion right now. You know how good that pull was. It's okay. But let's go. Let's move on. Big pack here. How about another big animation? I wouldn't mind that. Well, it's not the worst one. It means I have a platinum, if I'm not mistaken.
It does.
Silver, double silver and a gold. Triple silver and a gold. Triple 5, okay. There's our bloody. Bottom left seems to be the spot.
Yeah, that's the...
A lot of silvers.
See how you go.
A lot of silvers. Some potential with all of them, though. Wilson. Probably not the start. Oh, and he's $1 Million Man's teammate. Wanted to come out. Speaking of the million. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Bruce, all right.
So far,
here we go.
Not good.
Slow roll it here. Oh, McDonald, Tip and Woody. Okay. Not probably a startable player in fantasy, but a bit of a goat. Loves what he does. Well, that could be my ruckman. He doesn't play anymore, but he might be.
Not with Briggs flying around.
Oh, come on, team packs. Some good energy right now. Need some good vibes.
You've used up all your good vibes, both in this and the last video. Make sure you check that out if you didn't see it. Don't watch part 1. Was not fun. That's a dud of a pack. That's brought you back down to earth. That's a big win there for Team Transfer Market. You've not got a player there that I think anyone would want. No one is going out for the transfer market actively looking for any of those 9 players at the moment. If you are one of the people that are looking for a Danaher, and your name is probably Doss, the only person from the GDS team that actually thinks Danaher is good, then yeah. If you're on that train, hit up Doss because he'd love to talk to someone about it because we're sick of listening from him.
He's up on Doss. He's a good man. He just loves his team. Maybe a little too much at times. A little bit too nice to some of the average players. But here we go. The finale pack. The last one. We'll either take it all right now, or Team Transfer Market is going to walk out here with a W. But I'm confident. I'm not even nervous. I'm going to get right into it because this is the winning pack. It had to come down to the wire. It did. It had to come down to the wire.
Well, if all you walk away is a Dawson, I'm happy. And at the moment, that's what it's looking like.
Okay. Let's start from the bottom. McRae.
Okay. It's okay. At least he's fieldable.
He's fieldable. Andrews. Gosh, he had a cracker game the other week, but every other week no one's starting him. That's a bit unfortunate.
What's the
Plowman?
With Harris Andrews' big score, it's like even a broken clock is right twice a day. I think that was the case with Andrews. It's like eventually you're just going to have one good fantasy game, but Doss don't start
it had
him.
to come at one point, didn't it? Oh, too many Lions players. Doss, get out of my packs. Oh, goodness. Doss is sabotaging my packs right now.
Walker, no, I'm feeling good. And if you don't get a player here, yep, I'm feeling very good.
This is it. I'm asking for a Clayton Oliver. This would knock Callum's socks off if I got a Clary and I had Dawson already. I think he would concede an L, even though my other positions aren't good. He would know how good that is. Who is that?
Yeah, exactly. Who was that? There you go. I know you got the Jordan Dawson card. It has saved you. I honestly think you're still going to say that you'd take it because you knew it was more valuable. You could sell that and have bought everyone I got. But I tell you what, I've made my team so much better with the 5 players there. What about this? Let's get the 5 players I've got up versus the Jordan Dawson. I think I've taken the win there. Tom, you think you've taken the win. I want to know what everyone thinks. Who has won that battle? Are you going to concede early, Tom, and just call it? The fact that my team's absolutely built with studs now?
I think you literally shot yourself in the foot again by saying that you're right. My one player could buy all of your players plus more. You think your one player, mate, Dawson's the man. He's the man. People know that packs are always better, so they're going to vote for my squad. I'll try to put 5 together for you, but you don't even need to look at the others. Just look at the gold in the defender spot. He's going to bring it home for the pack crew. But we want to know your thoughts and your comments on this, so leave them down below in the comment section. Who do you think won this battle? Did Cal win and was his strategy better, or did the pack team come through with the W? Let us know down below. But Cal, mate, that was a bit of fun. I love seeing that. I think we figured one thing is that you can get good players in both. You can strategize a lot more using the transfer market, really build out a team. But with the packs, you just never know who you're going to get. And all you need is one good player for it to essentially save your entire pack opening. So there's the results, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty happy with how it went. Cal, I know you're happy with how you went, mate. Any final comments to wrap it all up?
No, just let us know if you have enjoyed us with this sort of video. We enjoyed making it. We love going through the transfer market. I know you love opening packs, Tom, so if you get around it, we can make sure we do a few more of these. So make sure you're following along everything as well in our Discord channel. Tom should put the link down below in the description. It's where everything's happening. People are opening packs. People are talking about their trades. So if this is the sort of content that you love, then you're going to love the Discord and actually doing that with other members of our community. So hope to see you guys all there.
Yeah, you said it too right. And we actually have a pack opening tab in our Discord where you can show off your best packs on GameDay Squad. So feel free, open some packs, put them in that tab, and then you can let everyone know how you went. And hopefully it was better than my last 2 packs, the first one though. But that is going to wrap us up for our special edition pack versus transfer market show. It was great fun putting that all together. Again, let us know in the comments section who you thought won. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.